Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to King Midas Collection. It's your boy Vaughn. I've been actually sitting at my desk for a little while, stuck on something on my phone, and realized that not only did I just spit on the comics right in front of me, that I'm wasting so much time on my phone instead of presenting this video to you guys. So we got a huge shipment in from Things from Another World. I think it was almost the last 5 weeks or so of books that were supposed to be shipped. They kept delaying the order for whatever reason. I think one of the orders, it was because I had to mix up on my card, so they declined it, right? And it got pushed back, and it subsequently pushed back all the other orders. So yeah, it is what it is. We got the books in, so it made it seem like a huge shipment. I should have looked at the amount on the box, the weight for it. It was a big box. Took a picture on Instagram if you guys want to go check it out. King_Midas_collects. So let's get into what we got, shall we? Really happy with the majority of these books. I'd say 90% of them came in okay. I was really happy about these because I guess for this issue of the 666 ever issue of Vampirella, adding in all the miniseries and such, I guess. Where did they come up with that number? I'm not sure. But Dynamite decided to use cardstock on these, so none of them are messed up. Look at that. But we're going to talk about Dynamite in a second because, unfortunately, something got messed up. So we got 2 copies of that because it is Lucio Parrillo. Got out Parrillo. Felipe Massafara doing something on Vampirella, so that is a pretty one. And then, of course, Carla Cohen, the wife of Lucio there, doing a cover as well. Both husband and wife duo tend to collaborate. And they'll do the same issue together. Often with Red Sonja, Vampirella, anything for Dynamite, really, they kind of do the same thing. Got a lot of Grim Fairy Tale Zenescope style books in this. So this is Sonia Matas on Van Helsing Vampire Hunter, issue number 2. So we're gonna see a trend there with a lot of those. Zu Orzo here on this beautiful Storm for the Women of Marvel. Julian Tedesco on Wonder Woman. And I'll show you guys these books because, oh man, gotta be very careful because they're not bagged and boarded. Because these are just covers. A lot of these are obviously series that I'm reading, but artists that are doing a lot of these covers are artists that I absolutely love. So adding it to the collection, I'm an artist guy first and foremost. So it's fun to see a lot of these covers. And I don't know if anyone pays attention to these, but you guys get to see them again in these videos. So Zorro, Man of the Dead, issue number 2. Sean Murphy. I think he's doing the writing and the interiors on these. And here's a movie poster variant there. Beautiful old school Zorro. So love seeing that. What is this here? Ooh, Savage Red Sonja, Frank Cho, issue number 4. And then I believe, no, this is somebody new, but I really like this cover, so decided to pick that one up as well. Here we go. Picked up several copies of this. I think we picked up 3 of the cover A with Puppeteer Lee on the Spawn 350. Anyone pick up that special retailer incentive? Thank you. Signed by Todd McFarlane himself. I really like what did he do? He did it for all the other Spawn Universe books, Scorched, King Spawn, and Gunslinger Spawn. You know, and they just want so much money for that stuff. I mean, it's cool to have, but you really got to be just a Spawn purist to really enjoy or get one of those. But it would be fun, absolutely awesome to have one of those in the collection. I believe that is McFarlane there, so you also absolutely have to get your McFarlane covers if he's doing one. All right, and there's the black and white. So kudos to anyone who picked up any of the variants. Next up, more Whatnot Massive Publishing here for Quested. This is the Skyward Sword variant there. This is for Volume 2. So Volume 2, Issue 2? I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one it is. Okay, here's the other Dynamite book that did not come cardstock, and they are ticked up, which sucks. Lucio Parrillo, Red Sonja, issue number 8, holding that head there. She's doing her thing. We got 2 copies of it. Only for both copies to just have color breaking ticks. This one has 3, this one has 1, 2. I mean, they can be pressed out, but I think that one's color breaking. So It's just unfortunate. You want these books in as near mint shape as possible. It's really difficult when I have to. Actually, to be honest, bags and boards are like flimsy enough when it's stacked like that they would probably be damaged even if it came in the bag and board. So I don't really know what you can do to preserve the comic in the best way possible, because it's up to the publishers themselves to print better paper. However, I think the industry is just are we still recovering from a paper shortage? I'm not sure. It's not. I think it's been a problem prior to the pandemic, regardless, for certain companies like Dynamite. Marvel's going through it right now where the paper quality is just absolute trash. So it's tough. It's tough to keep your books. I can't afford to get them bagged and boarded because it's, I think, 35 cents now per book. It adds up. I buy a lot of books, so can't be doing that. So Miss Dragonsguard, some more random Zenescope stuff, but we get them because we like these artists. We like a good Sonia Matas and Cedric Pollat. I think that's a Pollat right there. Josh Burns. Who else does a lot of Zenescope stuff? Lobos. We got a Lobos book coming up. I'll show you guys. All right, Francisco Martina on this penguin cover here. I thought this was pretty neat. Pick that up. Jorge Fornes, Harley Quinn with the bat. Really like this pose. It's just a different cover there. Supposedly the variant, the 1 in 50 Sebastian Fiumura, which looks like super horrific, like grotesque in a horror way, like almost It style with the Harley Quinn there. It's like $180 1 in 50. I'm surprised. I'm curious to know why that one skyrocketed. Because a lot of the other Fiumura, hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, books have been trended in that direction. Hopefully said artist will their other books, excuse me, I'm not Sebastian, right? Their other books start to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Sought after, yeah. Hopefully people buy, because I got a lot of the detective 1 in 25s. Anyway, let me keep going. There's a lot of books here. Haunted Girl issue number 4, just a really creepy cover there. Like my horror stuff. Some more Zenescope there. Holmes and Houdini, that's Josh Burns. We just talked about him. Then we have Dead in America, Hellblazer issue number 2. Beautiful looking book there. This awesome Jock cover for Justice League versus King Kong versus Godzilla. Issue number 5, excuse me. Almost at 7. So I got 2 copies of that because it just looks awesome. This is a really cool cover. Green Arrow, Dustin Nguyen, of course. I always buy Dustin Nguyen books. Doesn't matter what he does. I can't even remember the last Green Arrow issue I bought. Probably issue number 4. Raza and his beautiful Green Lantern War Journal, issue number 6. There we go. More of that Zenescope stuff, right? Keith Garvey here on Grim Fairy Tales 81. And then we got 2 copies of this Lobos book because we just support Lobos, Philo Lobos. The next Adam Hughes, what people are saying, right? Nobody can be Adam Hughes, but you know, when you talk about getting close enough. We got the 2024 Valentine's Day lingerie special there. Who is the artist? You can't tell. It never says it on the cover. Do they do it in the back? Oh, they do it in the back. This was Cardigrad. Now, of course, we'll show you that Cedric Pollat coming up. There you go. Yeah. Next up, Marvel was doing these like Marvel 97 variant covers, so I thought this one was cool for Spider-Boy. I also picked up the Captain Marvel one, and there was like 2 or 3 other ones I guess I must have missed that I want to go back and grab too. I can't remember what series those were, but really cool. New Spider-Punk miniseries here, Arms Race, Oliver Coipel. We got a Raza Thrawn Alliances, issue number 2. This DC book here. Oh, Ariel Diaz here on the Superman issue number 11. Just a little spicy. Elizabeth Torque, Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 2. Hopefully everyone's reading the Ultimate line books right now. They are fantastic. Next up we have Fire and Ice Tigra issue number 1. This is Dan Panosian. Ooh, some more Zenescope. What is this? Robin Hood and Belle, Beast Hunter. Abundanza. Man, that was loud. Did y'all hear that? Thank you, Discord, for doing that. Ivan Tao on the same book there. So sometimes Ivan Tao is pretty good. Sometimes. This book was speculating here for Weapon 8 here, Edge of Spider-Verse issue number 1. Also picked up the second print, so that will be coming. In the mail, some really great, variant covers here for Detective Comics 1082. Wow, that was a mouthful. Francisco Francavilla, just love this. Francavilla is amazing. Absolutely love Francavilla. And then I believe this is it Martina or no? It's Federici. Federici here on this awesome Batman on horseback here. I think there's a skull there, a face in the sandstorm too. You see that? That's awesome. Destiny NY. The Lyrics Lee Virgin. We have issue 8 of Conan the Barbarian, which has been pretty good from Titan Comics. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. A lot of talk. One of the best books of the year, right? This is the 3rd printing, so of issue number 1. So we got 2 of those. Now I can read this because I didn't want to open up the one copy of issue 1 first print that I have. We have some Nakayama here on Catwoman 62. And we also picked up the In-Hyuk Lee cover. Almost done here. Oh, this Batman cover got a little dinged up here. Raza on Batman 144. Raza, like, hardly ever does Batman, so kind of cool to see. What else we got? Oh, and then Irvin Rodriguez on this beautiful Yara Floor Amazon's Attack, issue number 6. Beautiful, beautiful book. Okay, cool. So that was the normal books that didn't come bagged and boarded. They actually sent another break that were bagged and boarded books, but they have a little bit, they're either foils or were variants. So they tend to make sure that those are at least bagged and boarded. Sometimes I would prefer that they're not, though, because they get messed up. You might as well stick them in the bricks in a pile of the non-bagged and boarded, because then they don't move. Anyway, we also got a ton of magazine-sized books, so we're going to show those off, too. We got the Distillery is killing it right now with a lot of their stories. I was going to say short stories, but I think that's one of the books that does anthology style. Anyway. Blasphemous, Mirka Andolfo's Blasphemous number 1. There's an Art Germ cover variant that I really want, so I'm looking for that if anyone knows about it. These Vampirist Carmilla magazines are like really, really awesome. I hope in the future people seek these out. It's just a nice little throwback to, old school Vampirella. And here's the 2025 annual. They're always like a year ahead for some reason. Ah! How did that happen? Why did I? Oh, goodness. That'll be a fun little segment of the video for you guys. So these came out. Penthouse Comics are back. Good to see them making comic books for adults. So I think this is a phenomenal cover just because of the, what's going on here, right? The vibe of it all here. To Jamie, up. So I really like that one. Obviously, I ordered the Jeff DeCall covers, but they are locked behind not safe for work. What are they called? Those little slip covers they put in there to hide the cover. So when you have them in the comic book store, kids can't see them or whatever. I wish I could show you guys that, but y'all know, y'all seen it. Check out Jeff DeCall's Instagram and any other comic book store online. You'll know what I'm talking about. Beautiful. That was the best cover. It really is. Joshua Swaby doing that cover there. Beautiful, beautiful. I can't remember who the artist is here, but we kind of pretty much picked up all the covers because it's really cool just to see Penthouse back in action here. And then the last Penthouse cover, Brago there. Just cool stuff. We also picked up Titan decided to do magazine format for the Savage Sword of Conan. So really cool to see this back. Got to have that. Man, I need to buy like magazine boxes now because they keep making it these books magazine format. Next up, we have this awesome Sun Kumanaki Lady Death there with Hell Witch, and it is foil. I didn't realize it was going to be foil. Hollow foil edition for Sacrificial Annihilation #1. These are awesome, and we're going to continue to get them. If they're going to keep putting out these facsimiles in foil, I'm going to pick them up. So we picked up 2 of them. Very first appearance of John Stewart, the Green Lantern, issue 87. Classic book. Next up, Ronin Book 2 issue, the final issue, number 6. Not sure why that one was bagged and boarded. It's not like it was a variant of some kind. No. We have this 1 in 15 Megan Hetrick Tigra, the Fire and Ice Tigra book that I showed you from Dan Panosian. We have Blitmap issue number 4, I believe. This is issue 3. These are really cool. I don't know if I'm ever going to read this book because I don't want to crack them open. This came bagged and boarded. I thought that was interesting, but it's awesome Matina cover for Batman the Brave and the Bold issue number 10. I don't even know who that is. Just this like, it looks like it could be Batwoman, but it's probably Wonder Woman because there's the lasso and the shield. Man, I don't know if you guys can get a good look at that, but she's got red hair, so like, I don't know who that is, but it looks awesome. Next up, Carla Cohen. I guess they were doing these foil. DC's doing like normal foil covers too now. So this is just a normal variant. Oh, a couple dollars extra than your normal variants, but issue 6 of Power Girl here with Supergirl on the cover by Carla Cohen. Foil, so we got 2 of those. Again, facsimile foil. The throwback here on Uncanny X-Men 268. Classic Jim Lee. All right, here we go. And I think these are to finish it off. We also got the foil versions of the Vampirella 666 books because, man, these books are pretty. So apparently I bought 2 of those. I don't know why I bought 2 of those. If I wanted to buy 2 of them, it should have been the Perillo. But we got the 1 in 50 Virgin Perillo. And then we also, we got the 1 in 15 Virgin Massafara. And then the last foil here, we also got a foil Carla Cohen. Apparently there's like a foil version of it too, but man, they're expensive. I think I made a mistake too by pre-ordering them because honestly, if you check my comic shop, these Dynamite 1 in 10s, 1 in 15s, they don't price them any higher than the normal cover price for cover A, B, and C. It's like $3.99, right? They maybe go $4.99. That's about it. When you pre-order it, they're like, oh, it's 1 in 15, so it's going to be $15. You do your 30% off of that. You guys can follow. You do the math, right? But hey, we got the books. Like I said, it was a huge order. This encompassed 4 or 5 weeks of different comic books, and these are just the covers that I wanted to show you guys. This doesn't count all the other books that was in this lot, so to speak. So hope you like this video. It's been a little while since we made one. Again, I say this every week. We try to put out a video, trying to do 2-3 videos a week, but it looks like we're stuck on the 1 a week, but that's okay. I appreciate anyone that checks out these videos. I just kind of want to wrap up the content. I need to do that for you guys. I really do. So thank you so much for tuning in. Checking out the website, please, deepinkcollectibles.com. If you guys aren't already signed up for the newsletter, sign up. Hit us up if there's anything you're looking for. We're always trying to move books, and we're always trying to buy collections too. So let us know if you're trying to sell something. Anyway, y'all bag and board, and we'll see you in the next one.